mother and this stepmother, I could see the spirit of those two on John and Patsy Ramsey. So I wonder if this is what happens. John was in California, something happened. Somebody could have lost their life. But it could also be tied to the spirit of that person could be tied. See how I just told you they could have split me, the wolf and the lion? Same thing could have happened with what I showed y'all, that picture of the bulletproof vest, Kanye and John Ramsey. You see? Everybody got a part in this. It's just they could be profusing, like Eternal in them is profusing the part before they want to get these people in front of them in the limelight or in the line of fire, okay, into the front of the war. Okay, this could even be me. Everybody's pinpoint would be me, the most innocent person that don't have nothing to do. It's not like I was with these people and I'm doing tarot now. These people was with these people and now they doing tarot. I'm the person that been in the dark the whole time that's just picked up tarot. I was just reading the fucking Bible 4 years ago, every day on my channel and doing history lessons. And then God said, pick up them cards. Oh, God, it's bad, ain't it? I just remember somebody said some tarot readings when I was, and I said, and you said no. You said don't go there with that bitch. But the thing is, it could have been who wanted me to go with them. You get it? Because now we did our own research and we have proven with the Bible that the tarot is in the Torah and the Torah is in the tarot. That there are scriptures that describe tarot cards, especially the real Rider-Waite cards, to a T. And if you really think about it, a lot of these decks that we have, we've been able to use these cards and verify them with the scripture and read what the card is doing or saying word by word. We could look at the card, we could read the text and say, don't this look like this is what it's saying in this text? So that's why I use the Bible and things on this channel. Anyways, sometimes this is exciting. It's exciting for me to be using my mind. I'm more of a thinker. Okay, and when it's time to jump down and do something after I got what I need, then I'm a doer all the way. It's just people haven't seen me in my life be able to participate in that because I've been being kept out of rooms that I was supposed to be in. Period. That's what it looked like to me. So let's see. Oh, finally they bought a vacuum. Girl, because I don't like the vacuum. I don't like to clean up. I wish I had a maid, okay, to be honest with you. But because my mind just be too full of other shit, okay? But especially at this point in time, I did all the cleaning for this family that got me captured in a lifestyle that I'm not supposed to be in. But it ain't nothing like not having the vacuum for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or something like this, because he like to get expensive vacuums. We got to wait. So when you realize you don't have it, you know what I'm saying? Then you be like, oh my God, look at this floor. Oh, this look horrible. But when it's there, you just let this vacuum sit there and you maybe don't even want to vacuum or have somebody else do it. Anyways, maybe that's just me because my mind is in a different whatever. But let's keep on moving. All right, so I get excited sometimes. All right, let's calm down just a little bit. Ooh, I had to use the bathroom, y'all. It was bad. So we got the message through, as soon as I turned on my thing, the music came on and it said, yeah, mine or something. Or yesterday it was like, oh, and I did it all along, something. But whoever this is that thought that they was getting freedom with these 8 of Pentacles, this African paper wasp, thought they was hiding these people or about to free these people, it's not going to happen. Okay? We got whatever they was doing with this is an injustice. It's not all just silver. This could be candy. These could be silver painted pentacles. Somebody's acting like they could do, but you couldn't have. You couldn't have made whatever is in me that they use to giving these people to make them more powerful witches and stuff. You cannot have gotten this without getting it from anything you created. Is a co-creation of what originally was there. This is a Lord God energy that found something in you or me or somebody. And they took that out and they packaged it up in some pills or something and start giving it to people. Okay? Started creating other children or other splices with this in it. Okay? You and this person could even come from the same family tree or bloodline somewhere down the line. Whatever they're doing, they're not doing it without this original energy. Okay, so this could be why the Lions show is called the Lions, but the Thomases are not the Lions. I'm the lion. Okay, so that would defeat the purpose, because if the Thomases are not Brutons, then that means that they could be Pits. That could be why the Pittses and the Parhams are going ham on this, whatever this is. These could be Africa. But yeah, okay, this could be something. But these people could have gifts that help African or separate breeds siphon or take from the original breeds. You don't know that these people are, or they're wired that way. Sometimes it's not their actual, they're not the one going down there. It's something, the handlers of these people also could be going into these files and looking at us from another dimension. You see what I'm saying? So you can't fully blame these people, but you kind of got to look at them. They are the thing that you have to put. It's like, say they got to come put somebody on a portal, or they got to probe people. They got to plug you up to a system and see what else. Like, I think on that movie, on that show, Humans. I don't know if they have a new season of it. I stopped watching it when they had the little revolt. Okay. And the Humans people was going around, whatever, trying to start some type of alliance or whatever like this. Okay. These could be north and south, east and west, overseas and not. But these could be people that's chipped. They don't have to actually be like a robot that don't bleed. But you get what I'm saying? So, ouch. But I was seeing something on a commercial one day, and I'm like, I watched that whole series, and I don't. But this was like 10, 12, 15 years ago when this series came out. And I don't recall them questioning that girl, the main first human maid that they bought for those people in that family, the really pretty girl. They I don't remember them sitting her down questioning her about harming, because she was like, oh no, we're not made to harm each other, each other or people. And then it says something like, but I think she was saying that she developed self-defense mechanisms that now, after whatever happened to her at that house, is almost like she's allowed to self-defend herself. Okay. So Israel could be, we see, there we go with that 3-part again. Somebody is all 3 of these things in one. They don't need to be a Hecate energy like y'all been keeping up over here in the East with that old transgender shit or transatlantic trade diaspora people thing. You was giving the diaspora children. You was looking at these people's DNA. Dina? You was looking at their DNA, and you was raising up these people that are not natural to this soil, hoping that they will override or take the people that's original to this soil. They have a different type of connection to the soil in a hierarchy originally, just from being born that way. We have a say forever. This ain't unless you go against God. This person has it forever. I'm not talking about the rest of the family. I'm not saving the rest of the family. If they was involved with this, it's just too bad. I'm not doing that right now. What I have to do is focus on what is supposed to be in my hands right now, or plugged up in my dome right now, or protected in my person right now. Because that is the only person in the Bible that we see is supposed to come back from the dead, is Jesus or Christ. Nobody else in the Bible, I don't think, come back in that way. We're not waiting for it. Well, Islam could be waiting for Muhammad. It could be the same damn thing. Okay, but let's just keep on moving. We got the Knight of Wands here, a female energy. This could be the Shanita energy in reverse. They try to put this person over the real female lion, the real sun. They try to put this person over this person. Now, this could be actually this dwarf energy, a copycat version, or somebody that wanted to replace me and be me to my man, or in the family unit or dynamic. It wouldn't make sense for the person that see that they've been left out of everything and they the one that owned everything, even with the Caucasian family members that married in that thought that they was better, or they came back because those was your real family and you thought they was your in-laws, but these could be your real family, or they gave you the nationality in the name of their son, and they let their son take on my identity so that they can take the power at that time. So say my in-laws is like of King Charles of Spain, but I'm of King Charles of England. England and Spain had a fight. I think it might have been 2 Charleses, actually, if I'm not mistaken. They had a war. say these people stopped growing after this war was done or something like this, and Spain lost or something like this. You get what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, okay, we saying these are kings or whatever, but where does that intertwine? Where do we see Spain melting in with England or France? Or is that supposed to be the way it would be looked at? Is it's just separate? That's never supposed to look, because they warred all the time. It wouldn't even look right to have them meshing in together somewhere down the line. But somebody's about to be sad here. So I was just sitting here and I'm like, I'm getting irritated seeing that freedom right here with these things. And so I pulled a couple cards out of my one stack, and this is what we got. It was a bad idea for these people to do this, okay? And also to put these wish upon a star energies above somebody, because they still beneath this lion with this crown, okay? They're still beneath this with these silver and dross people. They're still beneath this person here, okay? And we got isolation. So somebody was in isolation or something, or maybe these people are going to be going into isolation because the real queen is standing up here. That really has the Ace of Cups. I told you, this is sitting right above her, because this is my Ace of Cups that y'all playing in and drinking out of. This is my stew. So say this is Jacob and Esau. We don't know who had the stew this time. Maybe Jacob, maybe the one boy that had the stew and fed the other brother, maybe he said, this time I'm about to be the hunter. But we have to remember this. A lion could sit right here on this thing and hunt. Look, perk up their ears. What's going on? Oh, I see that. And then go after it. Right? This is you stopping in your brain saying, wait a minute. That one time when we was, that's what they was doing, or that's what they was talking about. You're the one going back and forth within, going all in those little pockets inside of your soul, remembering things, going in your head all day, thinking, God, this is hunting. This tarot reading, this is hunting. So if people are coming to my tarot readings and waiting for me to drop names and stuff like this, and you going to take things that you know is not your fucking name, that's the first, we could just stop right there. You know, I didn't ask you to do it. You know it's not your fucking name. Why you going to claim it? So people say, oh, you stupid. Somebody went and got that, or you outrun. How I'm outrun for the shit that belong to me. None of these clone females that's created after me, or these families created after me, because they couldn't do anything about this binding thing that these other people that could have left these gifts for this world empress, okay? If these people were not able to do that, they said, forget it. We'll just own a cloning center and we'll just clone the girl. We'll make sure the girl look like more like our ancestor or whatever that left this. And we will let this person, we won't take this person out the wheel. We too scared. We will just keep this person as a doll. And then when we need to go claim money or get money out the bank, we will just have her do it for us. It's like new bank robbery. This is like a new robbery. Could you imagine like somebody run up on you at the whatchamacallit machine, the ATM machine, and tell you take some more money out? Yeah, get a couple hundred out, and they got the gun to your head. And you probably, if you got it, you probably gonna just take it and give it to them. Somebody just got this like this. They got people hostage so that they can just keep the account in that person's name, and whenever they need something, they'll just get this person out the box like a Vicky doll. It's a long-term robbery, is what it looked like to me. So if somebody coming over here and saying, and this is actually tangible information, and they're taking this somewhere and using this, you see what I'm saying? You still drinking from my stew. And once you already, I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I already know who was tapped into my intellectual property. And that's why I go to those women. So this ain't even like spitting them out and then whatever. No, I'm going to keep them. I'm going to put them on a roster like they did me. And what goes around, come around. So once I already stated to the heavens what I said, I could go on your channel, your public channel that you put out for people, and you say, I'm trying to help you find this out. This is public information. This for whoever it needs it. These people always say shit like that, don't they? Okay, so what the fuck else are you putting it out? These people are not watching me like that. They're watching me inside my home. They're listening and tapping my phone. They're copying my brain cells or something like this, trying to get the information. That's the difference. That's the difference. Even if I got an idea and I don't want to say it with my mouth because I think somebody going to do something weird, you already done been trying to go in my brain and get the information. So I'm just like, okay, let me hold on to that for like 24 hours. Somebody already said, oh, I got that. And I went and I stole that thing or whatever this is, or that idea, or I already did that. That's not the way of the game. That's stealing people's First of all, to steal people's intellectual property, especially if they're a star or a star seed, you're not supposed to be doing that. That's a legal offense. Period. So most of the time when people are in Hollywood or something, this is a known fact or something. But they kept a star, a powerful star in the dark so that anybody can just boost themselves off of this is what I'm picking up. Okay? So whatever this is, if this person, these underground people or these clans think that something like this or whatever you was creating behind my back or to defeat me in the future or something, it's not going to work. Okay? You still did it under my jurisdiction. You still did it with my tools and things like this that you took or you kept from me. And so, excuse me. So it still belonged to me just like you do. I'm saying what you've been doing for 20, 30 years, 40 years. The dead cannot go come and taking something from the living. If your head is sick or dead, the whole body is. What are you doing? You cannot do that. All right? These people are insane. I think they've been playing around video games. They think that we in a fantasy. No, you've been living in a fantasy, messing with people's lives with video games for too long. It's time for you to get brought up out of that space. This is looked at as a national threat. Whatever these people are doing with technology or gaming, this is looked at as a national threat. All right? You can say what you want to say, but somebody could be like, oh, you're just acting like this. Well, I didn't know when you was using my energy. I didn't know that you was using my energy. You wasn't working with me. You were working something like against. Yeah, this is the power of these threes. I told you these people about to start getting exposed in threes. 3Bs, these could be Moses' children that they took early on to teach them the ways of the real world, okay? And then we have whoever this is. Let's see. The story. Zora and Nellie Houston. Somebody's name could be Houston or Hurston. Yeah, Hurston. I keep hearing. I will always love you. So this could be Houston Davis energy. All right. And then we have the story here. The devil, the rabbit, and the ghost. So this could be like these people in the New York that's under Chicago boroughs. And then you got the ghost people. These are people that kind of change their identity and disappear in the background and do and take care of business that way. These are like some families that, you know, they live like the ghetto fabulous. We'll say that. It's like a ghetto fab. This is just what I'm getting from it, from that show and from like ghost dad energy, okay? Once they leave you, they can't come back. Like these people could be the people that was my real family in 1980. But in 1980, they took them from where we was living in the suburbs of Chicago, around Chicago. They could have took them and put them in the city. And so they started a whole new thing in the city. And then same thing in the 90s. They take these people and put them in Europe. And then the people from the 1990s that I knew from the 1990s, these are not the original models of these people that are still around me now. They sent them somewhere else with this money. This is like a huge heist. This is like a heist. It really is. And then you got the devil, okay? These are three different entities here. Or the demons. People that's taken out of man, so they don't have the same power as man. I could be man without being a man. It just means I'm one of the people that stems from a family that they can find the oldest in this soil. Not Native Americans, because that's a natural, that's a bi race that was created here in America later on. We're talking about the people before Native Americans. Okay? So, and again, you saying, well, that don't matter. These are credentials. You got to go to, you got to, no, not what I'm talking about. Just the same thing as these people that built these underground clans. That's not how they operate. That's not how they see the thing. They even teach their children. They don't even probably put their children in regular school. They teach their children the real ways of the world from the age of 15. That's how they, professional hackers and computer techs and everything like this, making a lot of money. They're not wasting their time sending them through the school system like you and me. Okay? Now, somebody could have been, I'm telling you, you could have had a man or a woman that was back there in this energy, but they died or they don't feel the same way about you. And so now you got, if you real, this is like somebody, you didn't know that there was a bad guy in the background that loved you so much. They was creating a world for you. Something changed. Somebody could have had discipline and then they ran across the old version of you, or, another clone of you. They didn't know that they had hidden clones of you, and they chose one of them, and they couldn't have help falling in love with that one. Now they was playing with you through technology, telepathically, messing around with you, digging on you, distracting you, and everything like this to ultimately just pick something in your likeness or in your image or something, whatever, wasting your time or whatever like this, and trying to leave you with nothing. So then if that person is brand new, or if you just created that, this person should not be able to get any of my harvest. It's not your harvest. So all the old world things and in between things should be with me. And you guys should be able to go off and find your own and really make your own clan from scratch. Not with none of the old world shit and this other shit, this crossing over stuff that was left over here that I was supposed to be in charge of all this time. And you've been in charge of it, ruining it. So I'm going to continue to say that. If somebody said, well, you trying to tell me your whole family is fake? Yes. China, ask China and Russia and France and them. In Mexico, in Africa, in Puerto Rico. Confirmation. Hold on. When you find out about this, you're going to be sad. Why is she not coming getting her fucking car? Somebody about to be heartbroken or something like this. Okay. All right. They took too long. Dad said they took too long. My dad said they taking too long. They fucking around. It ain't like I was sitting here waiting for them or giving them the benefit of the doubt or nothing, but I know when something is way wrong, and something is way wrong right now. Okay. Something is way wrong now. So we got the Knight of Swords here. This could be this Olsen energy, this Sarah Plain and Tall energy. Somebody could be coming after this person after they found out about the lie here. Because some of these families are into brainwashing. Some of them are into MK Ultra. Some of them are into Arcadia. Some of them are into Nintendo Super Mario Brothers like gaming. Some of them are into fantasy world. Some of them are the West world. Some of them, do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. And some people ended up with an advantage here. This could be all the wives and ex-wives and baby mamas of your daddy or your mama or something over time that they created, and they all went against your dad or something, or, at the end or whatever this is, or mine. And then their children look at me as a piece of property that they're going to purchase when they know I'm the actual god or actual queen. So after a while of them being able to play these tricks on me, kill my avatars over again and record it and get money off of it, or record me in not so much of a good energy here, just really kind of like trying to get through the day, just slumming it to get ratings. Okay. This is kind of slander. This is public humiliation. This also some of this could be considered something like, what do you call it? Revenge porn. Like somebody going through your files or something, or in your file and finding encounters that you had with other people, men, women, whatever. Even so for some of y'all, it could be children, whatever you did. So those of y'all that they got wrapped up before, you must have did something wrong, like slept with a child or something. Some of us, they had to figure out a way to drug us to get us to look like we did some shit like this. But if not, because somebody tried to slander. I was just watching a movie where it said somebody tried to slander their wife with sexual image. But I think somebody went to jail. They took the rap for some women, and these women, this person thought they could trust this women around this female, whether it's me or somebody else, when they was locked up, and these got locked up or died. These people that was jealous of this female, that they couldn't say their name. They had to act like this person didn't exist. They heard me bringing up names and shit, saying anybody name online. And they like, oh, for real? Okay. Once this nigga lock, we got to lock this nigga up because we want to get to this bitch. That's who they were. They can't back and come up to you no more. Now, I think my dad could have snuck in about 3-4 winters ago, or the spring. I think that the original version of the dad, I think he came in the springtime. Okay. He look a lot like what's his name? Is it Charles right now? The one with Camilla. He looked like him, but he brown skin. Maybe they did a skin thing on him to get him to be able to come in and see me one last time. He's like, oh God, you look just like your mom. You still family or whatever like this. And I'm like, what do you mean? What happened? I hope you still see us as family or something like this, but you get what I'm saying? Something telling me whoever they showing us right now, why they call the teacup and the Antichrist with that person, is because that's not the original one. There's some more to this. Has been an extended death. Me being a part of Elizabeth. Sister playing the part or doing something all this time with Stefan and them. That's what I think. So we got the Sarah playing and tall energy here with the 9 of cups. And we got some kind of union in reverse. Somebody is looking a little pissed off. Somebody could have got freedom, got out of a relationship or something. But that's why I said, if you know that somebody is confused about how you're doing something, why am I picking up on the feeling that somebody just married me yesterday? If I don't know about this, this is strange as hell. For people think that they should got, because you can, that you should be doing this to somebody. That could be traumatizing to somebody. You're not even going nowhere and doing nothing. Nothing is changing in your life, right? Nothing is changing in your dreams. Nothing is changing in your demeanor. Nothing like this. But people, you can feel people doing this. It's like you feeling like somebody drawing your blood, but there's nobody there. We all know what it feels like when that little thing pricking your skin and start getting your blood out for when they're your blood. That's, imagine like you waking up in the future. You waking up every day and you can feel that prick and you can see your skin moving, but there's no needle there. This shit is deep if you think about it. This is the truth here. Is really, they really got something that looked like you laying out on some table or strapped to some kind of board or something for years and years and years and years, and your body is deteriorating because that main person is not moving. They're just strapped to some kind of table or something, and these people are just, ooh, somebody could be going to jail for something like this, because whatever this is an unjust thing. Somebody could be, this could be looked at as like, I don't know, something here. The Ace of Pentacles is coming back to me, the real owner. Okay. That have never been able to do this. Nobody never gave me a chance to even do my job. You just kept it in my name and ruined it. And you thought I'm going to give back America in the UK when we're done ruining it. Really. So the power could be given to someone. I don't know why there's a spider at the end of there. Okay. But the Ace of Wands is here, so the power could be being returned to someone. There could be some lilies here. These people want to be underneath you. They don't want to be under this other person. Okay? Sharon. Okay? And then we have Sharon and her lily be under that person. Okay? We got the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse here. This Black Panther Parliament energy, or these Black Panthers that are in reverse. There could be a tower come to these people. That's to seeing what they was doing to so-called black people. Okay? Because what they say about the Black Panthers, when they first started, they was out in the community giving away food. Whatever we found out, there was something in their food. Chips and shit like this to track the people. You know, all good things. And you get what I'm saying? You got to fucking think, man. People don't think. That's why I don't even like talking that much. Because, you know, the people already know what I'm saying that's doing it. But, you know, I don't know if they have to sign something first before they be talking like me. Or they have to be involved with it first before they, you see. And then some of us don't know if they took you on some spaceship and had you doing some shit that they was doing and then brought you back. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. But that means that that's against your will here. And who knows what you did to make that person do that.
I need to go to the beauty supply. Please go inside.
Why? Tell Bree.
Go get something. What do you mean?
Okay, tell Bree to get her.
She's sleeping.
Tell Dad.
Dad's not here.
Yes, he is.
All right, well, Mom.
I'm going to be in there in a second. Just tell Dad to look out there.
No one else wants to watch her, Mom.
Okay, but just ask him because I'm out here. That's what I'm saying.
Gone all morning.
It doesn't matter.
So for 5 minutes you can't go in there.
I don't want to right now. I'm letting the sun hit the back of my neck.
Come outside.
The fuck? You hear her? She talking about, I'm going to the beauty spot. I need you to get inside right now and go see her. The fuck? Who else are you talking to? In my leisure time, I usually have my mornings to myself. And every single morning of my life, I wake up and this little girl is running around, and I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not about to be let. This ain't no granny season or whatever the fuck this is. I got shit to think about. I don't. She looks so cute too, looking with me with her little afro out the door. That's like somebody said, get up, go inside and do what I said or something. What the fuck you talking about? It's a little bit battling. Y'all know I got to be real on this channel, because sometimes I stop and I think these may not even be my real children. These could be my enemies. These could people that did something to me or tried to take my personal property and put it at another place. Or these could be the children that they use to put cameras in my home. You know, sometimes I get a little frustrated, and it's not even the kind of thing where I take it out on nobody. But sometimes it make me check or peep the way people acting or something. Like how she was like, I'm going to the beauty supply. I need you to go inside right here, right now or something. That's not my fucking child. First of all, you've been out here all morning. All you care about is them videos. Yes, motherfucker, I do. Okay? You better take your ass on. But there's 3 other people up in that house, or 2. You get what I'm saying? That's why I said I be knowing that these people got attachments on them, and they trying to stop me from doing what we doing on this channel, and I'm not going for it. So you can make me look inconsiderate, but just keep in mind that I don't think that my real children are in this house. I think that they took my real children and killed them, or they put them somewhere where I would never find them. These could be the children of the clone version that you took DNA from me to make a sister that seemed like she got similar DNA to me, because the original sister don't look. No. She just don't. So people better check it. That's why I said the way that these people line this up with these cases, they go right in them tombs and be like, get up J99 or in such 22, because I know they're gonna try to do a DNA test on this person. So we need to go get her out. And then when they do a DNA test, that's gonna match them up. But it's not the original person that's pulling the strings in the back. They needed my looks. Children with my looks, they needed my looks to make something real. My makeup or something here. All right, I'm taking the whole shit down. It's not that I don't care about none of these people. I have to battle this the way that you're not. That's like somebody saying, oh, I told you how demons be doing in the movies. Like, Mom, it's me. I love you so much. But the person got a smile and they got like a weapon behind their back. Don't play with me, because I will put your ass in your place. Okay? Don't do it. This is serious stuff here. This is really serious, okay? It's really serious to me. Okay? Yes, I do think that I'm the original, okay? Yes, I do. I think that the will was in my name only, and I think all these people thought they can live off of it. That's what I think. That's what I know. Which one, I'm not going to be able to tell you specifically yet, but yes, the hermit is saying so too. Do I believe that the handlers of these people that are foreign objects possibly in my home, or the originals that sold me out a long time ago, do I think that these are the actual people that could have did something sinister to me in the background, or let people in my house at night to do things to me? Yes. Or do I think that whoever is controlling these bots, they're the ones that are doing the thing and having these people do the thing so they can like act like it's not them or whatever like this? That's what I see. I could tell it by what I'm talking about in my videos. If they feel like I'm not doing my videos in the house, they get a little bit more perturbed because they want to hear what I'm saying. But are they tapped into my Ace of Cups? Yes. If they really want to know something, just like yesterday, that person when he told me, I was just thinking about that boy Juju or whatever, right? I was just thinking about the boy Julius, okay? And I was wondering if this was the same person that I knew or something like this. But why would you go inside of my Facebook and go in my messages? That's what I'm saying. Somebody, whoever these people are, they're really good at computers. Like we seen that girl at that computer way back in the day. Probably this shit happened before we was even having access to computers, except for at school. The same spirit of that friend is on this daughter. The same way she behave on the phone with her boyfriend, the same way she shoots off at the mouth a lot of times and be disrespectful to the parents, it's the same entity that my best friend used to have on her that lived behind me at the Metro house. The person that signed this stuff on this paper. So either my boyfriend was already a vampire or forever young, and when I met him, I had to keep moving on with the fake him. And he stayed behind because my best friend could have been a vampire too. And these people was having children together. And he and him with the same was having children in another place. Or, like I said, they were stealing semen or the eggs or something of me and this person. And these people weren't working together. Somebody is a computer tech or a hacker. All right. This was set up a long time ago. This is the real war. One of the silent wars that almost consecutively every year, except for a big space. I looked at how many wars are Indian wars, and you'll be surprised that they were consecutively still going on. It's not a time when we probably wasn't really at war, but we wasn't hearing about it on the news. These are, it's not televised, okay? If you go look at how many wars or the list of wars or something in America or something like this, there were still wars when we thought that there was no war. So those who telling their daughter peace when they at war, all right? So we got this person named Jay. Somebody's name could start with a J. This person could like to wear curly hair, okay? This person could be a lavender girl, all right? This person could be about to get a tower. Somebody could have really loved this person, okay? And then we have, it is well to have as many holds upon happiness as possible. And we got the sun. The sun in reverse. I think it want to be in reverse. We'll see. I'm going to reiterate these two. But this person could have been acting like the sun. Or they could have had something to do with killing the sun, okay? And the sun is number 9, which is my birthday, okay? This is the copycat right here, okay? But this man, they could have took a clone of this man, my husband, and this person could have had children with this person too, okay? I don't know what they did, or these people was just stealing the semen, like I said. Something could have happened to this boy in high school, and I thought all this time we were still together, but this is just a shell of that man. You get what I'm saying? And these people could have had the real specimen taking semen from this man and creating these other families to pretend like this man had a lot of different spouses. It's a crazy thing, y'all. You just have to, Let's see. Okay. So this person could have had something to do with killing the son. And then, okay, or ending something for the son or something like this, stealing something from the son and moving forward. Okay. But something could be getting blocked because somebody could see the truth about a matter. Something is getting blocked. This person can't continue to do this or something like this. Okay. We got the magician here. Okay, this could be this Lulu in Georgia energy. That could resemble whatever this is. This person could be this magician with this Georgia girl. Because the whole thing about being in Boulder, which could also be in Racine, I'm thinking that something sinister happened in this house that I live in. Yeah, that's just what I'm thinking. What did I tell y'all? We look for a house, but this is what I heard in a dream or a vision. We was in Kenosha County. I found a house that's similar to this house, but it was 5 bedrooms. We needed 5 bedrooms. All the bedrooms was on the top floor. It was the perfect house. It just had some old 1970s wallpaper in the bathroom. We would have had to redo the bathrooms. The house was beautiful, gorgeous. So when we went in the basement of this house, it was a huge basement for my craft room and everything. We went in the basement. We had already went to a trip to Hilton Head, North Carolina. We had like a timeshare condo or something on the beach. It was a nice vacation. On the way back from that vacation, My feet was swelling up, and even when I was pregnant, anytime I never had swollen feet. I never had no complications during my. It's almost like I wasn't even pregnant. I never had morning sickness. I never had nothing. So, in all my pregnancy, I only gained under 20 pounds. Kid you fucking not. And once I had the baby, my stomach was kind of flat again. Okay. It's almost like whatever fatness I already had, the overweight, the baby ate that fat. And when I had the baby, my stomach went right back down. And then I got on birth control and I got fat again or something like this, right? So I remember my feet was swelling up on the way back from the road trip. And then I found out that, I think I found out that my friend Lily was pregnant. And then I found out I was pregnant. Now we had kids around the same time last time when we was teenagers. Or when I was like 19. So, okay. So I found out I was pregnant with my last child, the child that's in the house right now. Now, when we went to this house, we had been looking for a house for 3 years, 3.5 years. We went to this house. I knew it. It was the one that I wanted, such and such and such. We was going back and forth with this house, trying to get the price down, everything like this. It didn't happen. It was still going to be in Kenosha County. So the kids wouldn't have to move schools and everything like this. But the mortgage was like, it was like a 20, it made him feel uncomfortable because the money, it was like $30 more, $40 more of the mortgage or something. And so I think it came down to that house. And at the same time, we was like, forget it. When that house didn't go through, cause I was mad. We seen hundreds of houses. And when that house didn't went through, I went through like a spell of, I was pissed. I don't think it was depression, but I was like, fuck it. I don't even want to look at no more house. Don't say nothing else. What is going on? How did she get out the car that fast? I was like, I don't even want to.
You can't stay here because somebody can't watch it for 5 minutes.
Um, I don't know why she did that. She could have just stayed in the house. This girl kind of crazy. Anyways, we when we went in the basement of that house that we did not get, there was a sign that said Hilton Head. See, she's about to get her ass towed up. Get your ass pulled over. Anyway, somebody, that's what I'm saying. That's that hothead shit right there. Anyways, but they doing it on purpose because I'm on this video because it's supposed to look like child endangerment, and then I'm supposed to be getting in trouble because I'm not reporting it. But y'all seen it. We all seen it, okay? That this person is angry and pulling out like that. Anyways, so what was I saying? So when I went to Hilton, when we went to, that was a sign for me that that was the house. We didn't get that house, and about a month later, we didn't look at no more houses. I said, don't even talk to me about a house. I don't give a fuck. We just gonna stay here or whatever like this. It don't even matter to me no more. So about a month later, this house came on the market. I think the people's name was Luna. This house came on the market, and we came and see it, and he was like, oh yeah, this is the one. And I'm like, it's almost just like the other house. And I think that other house is still available, whatever. And whatever. We end up getting this one. I think it's a reason why. 4 years we looked for a house. We had 2 or 3 realtors. Okay. We had 2 or 3 realtors. 2, 3. Nancy was the last one, and she stayed with us all them years. Something is telling me that somebody was watching us when we was seeing them houses, and it was some people that's a part of like some kind of coven that was actually watching us go through them houses, and they were coming in and moving in them houses with some large lump sum. Like somebody was going to push me out of Kenosha County, and then somebody else was going to take it over. This is serious business because you got to think duality here. This could have been even around the time that they started doing the rallies down there in Kenosha. A little bit later, I think, is when we moved up here. Okay. Now, this shit is important because I feel like something happened in this house. They needed me to be in this house right now. It's like a portal or something. They needed me to be in this house right now for whatever this is, whatever this ritual is. Okay. This could, if somebody was performing these rituals with the Jean Bonnet, if that was like a 10 people ritual, I wouldn't doubt that something happened in this house around the time of that. If these people have a grid of homes that they built off of this little secret society to steal from the Empress or the Queen, the junior queen, or not the junior queen, but the queen, the future queen. Because you see, remember, the key words is John Ramsey did not want his daughter to be a star. Now, we had that reading today, and what did we see? The star, or entertainment and the star energy, was pointing towards here, me. And I saw, immediately when I seen that, I seen the star card from our one deck when that man is taking the star out of this bag or taking it out of something. He's trying to put it up there with the rest of the stars. But whatever this is wouldn't be proper. That whatever they're doing, they're moving me into these things where I'm not even ready for it yet. So it's just going to be another place where people be able to poke and prick and harm or steal from or block. It's just, it's a way of mocking or something. Do you know? Because stardom is not the thing for everybody. Everybody don't want to be a star. Now, I think that when I was 19 and I was talking about going into the military or something so we can change, or I was asking him, why don't you go to the military so we can move around, experience the work, like something like this or whatever. I feel like they took this person and they did put him in there. Or they took this person and then I was like, well, you got your CDL, so why don't we just go, we could take the girl the child ain't even older yet. She ain't in school yet. Let's just do that or whatever. And we can make a lot of money in like 2 years doing that. Then I was like, well, let's just move to California and just start all over. I could be a photographer. I used to just be thinking of what the fuck we could do to get out of that area. We was living in Zion at the time, back then. What I think they did was take this person and make him famous. They took my star and they gave it to this person. And the person stopped wanting to be a star and he just took my star. Every time my star came back around, he gave it to somebody else. Now, I don't think this is John Ramsey, but this shit got something to do with whatever that workings and dealings that they had going on in Mexico and here, in Michigan, in Colorado, in Georgia. Whatever they did. When we went on that trip, when I was 13 years old to Georgia, there was a ritual. Even though my dad's girlfriend's family was the ones that was supposed to be from Georgia, I looked at it like, oh, they family from Georgia. Something else is something else about my true identity or something that's could be having something to do with something about a throne in Georgia. Okay? King of Wands is in reverse because of this person, this lilac person. Okay? The King of Wands could be in reverse. The King of Wands could have left the Queen of Pentacles behind for this lilac person or this person with the name J. Or this person could have they could have took this person from a King of Wands and turned him into a girl and then sent him or took his girl clone. Because some of us, they could have made clones of us after we were born, or some of you could have been twins or something like this, okay? They either turned this person into that. So these people could have went to Treasure Island and they didn't come back as boys. That could be what this is. And then here's me, Queen of Pentacles, finding out about that and that this person is a Queen of Wands and they could feel some kind of way. Or like I said, this person could have ate. You know how people using that as slang today? This person could have consumed all of the energy and the essence of this man in order to have me as a bride or something. But if this is a girl, I don't know how that's going to work. Because I can't be in no long term with nobody that probably ain't got no phallic between their legs. I'm just telling you that right now. Unless it's an open relationship or some shit like this. And I don't know what that would be, but you get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So this could be me looking in another direction. They put this person in the east of the garden, or somebody could still have their phallic. I don't know. They could be just dressing this person, cross dressing this person. But now they want to give me this Queen of Pentacles energy and but again, there's no transformation or nothing here. Queen of Pentacles, this age, stretch marks, big stomach. What the fuck I'm about to do starting a life or something in California? I don't have a problem with myself. I still think I look nice the way I look when I dress nice and when I put myself together and just naturally. But what is this going to do? It's too late to make me a star. I mean, what is this? Unless these people is doing something else with stardom these days. You understand? That don't make no sense for nobody to be this age and just saying, oh, I'm going to Hollywood and start me a career. It just don't make no sense. And this number 9 is the Queen of Pentacles here. That this is a Queen of Pentacles energy. Oh, my nose. Hold on. Felt like a fly just went in there. This could be Queen of Pentacles energy. Yeah. Okay. Now, this could be some kind of finances or something to go on this journey, or a baby. I don't know. So this means you might be, they try to put you as the lowest low, or somebody that's going to have to go to like California or a nice place like this, but you're going to have to grow, you're going to have to go in the projects. They could have did this with Aqua Bougie. Or this could be somebody else's story that we're looking at here. Which could be a clone between this cousin Danny and this Trina person. Okay. This kind of tripped me out a little bit. Yeah, this is tripping me out a little bit. Because I think that it's something to do with Drake's baby mama's artwork. That's very significant to this story. If y'all want to go ahead and look that up. And that person looked a lot like my play sister's cousin, Toya. So they could look a lot different because these could be the first generation people, versions of these people. It's like, what did these people not want to be seen or something? It's a done deal right now. Like something is over or something like this. Yeah. Something is over, okay? For these people that was celebrating with this person that's in reverse. They don't have no claims to whatever this is. They just, these people don't have, I don't care if these is people that stole the sperm or whatever this is. They don't have no claims here. It's not so fast for these people, okay? So these could be Echo's girls, okay? The Echo person could be somebody like the boy that on the Lockheed Kids show on Netflix. That was the boy that that was trying to fool the girl, that the sister in the show. He was trying to fool her, like he really did like her, but he also had an ulterior motive to try to use her to get into these portals with these keys so he could do certain things. And then I think he took it over. He took it over that dimension or something like this. But he wasn't a Lockheed kid. And I think when she went to go talk to one of her ancestors or something, he snuck and he went and tried to talk to this ancestor, and him and that ancestor got into a fight when he went in that portal to talk to that old man in the back of the house by the graveyard, by the family's graveyard. He was like the gatekeeper for that area. And him and that boy got into a fight. He was like, you're not one of us. Get out of here. You don't. Something like this, okay? All right. Somebody could also be looking at me or you like this, but it's not right. Okay. Why am I showing the cap? Girl, why I'm showing the mirror this? Anyways, 9 of Wands, something is going to be restored. Somebody could have tried to block you, but this is for you or me. This 9 person with this pentacle, it could be like for the last 30 years, they was getting this purple girl, this lilac girl was showing her face. This could be a sister that don't have nothing to do with this. So they've been seeing this person for the past 30 years. So when I show up like, this is mine, people are like, who the fuck is you? No, we don't know you. We know that person. We don't know you. It's like these people got amnesia, or like Maleficent energy, where everybody in the town went to sleep and forgot about something for all these years until the girl grew up in the field with the fairies. Okay, and so this could be Briar Rose here. We might not even be in Ariel, because this whole thing, the excitement was with Ariel and Moana. I've played those princesses in this, finding this pathway or whatever like this. Okay, like back when we were little in the 90s and Lion King and shit came out. That was my thing. Everything in my room was Lion King. You know, I knew that it was something about that. You know what I'm saying? See, I should have known the copycat thing because my friend didn't even like to watch TV back then. But for some reason, when I used to get Lion King stuff, she also started getting Lion King stuff. And I'm thinking, you never even watched that before. But I didn't think about it. That was my best friend. I didn't think anything about it. And she ended up having more Lion King shit than me. Right? Because she might be a little bit more spoiled than I was. But I wasn't mad or nothing. I just had to point that out. So this could be when that war started. I should have noticed that as competition. I didn't. And the funny thing is, I think I did. When the play sister, So-So, we'll call her, I think she did mention something. Well, I don't know why you something or whatever. It's just something about it or something. And I kind of like, I don't know. Why you saying that? Why you saying that? I didn't realize it probably at the time or something. But these people could have eyes that I didn't have. Because their eyes was watching God or watching me. You understand? So this could really be this. And when the Olsons came in, she might have met my friend and was like, oh. And then they decided to. The devil, Diablo, all these darker people, the Baphomet, they decided to go together and say, oh, this one is like us. Like I said, this is the 3 demons or whatever that's floating around this woman's house. I mean, floating around this woman here on this picture. The devil, the rabbit, and the ghost. These are 3 different sectors of different clans or tribes or something like this that was made up around this whole thing of my destiny. Okay, do you get what I'm saying? So something might be being able to be restored here. With whoever this man is that could have took this opportunity and been living a decent life in California. Right? Listen. Also, this is something about that East Coast, West Coast thing. This could even be Middle East, West Coast. I feel like at one point in time, even though these guys, I felt like I picked, like most of these guys that's, you'll know they, like when we hear these particular rappers or these people from California, we liken them to California. Blueface, even, even on the social media level, we liken them to a place. Snoop and all them, we liken them to a place. The Game, we liken them to a place. So even when I felt some of these people in my energy at some point in time, at one point in time, I looked at California and I could see a sea of people like, nope, you can't come here. Something changed. Okay? 4 years ago, I was looking towards the movie The Stand. And I was looking towards, the Judah, Utah, Judah energy looking that way. And at first I feel like somebody was saying, yeah, I prepared a table for you. But I also, source was showing me a vision. This was my visions was really heavy. And then the person was like, nope, fuck that. Don't come here. You see what I'm saying? This was when I was like I was going through this kind of something like, what is this? Where do I belong? Or something like 4 years ago. Like, what is going on? Why do I feel like something, All right. So these people could have already been building something over in California. Okay. With this Aquarius or this feminine energy or this doppelganger person. And they got like some kind of tight-knit something. And again, with this lady energy, how this lady, this lady, they sending me that song, but the bitch is the other girl that you was promoting up here in the New England area with this purple clothes on, or you was using this person as some type of, escort or something like this. All right. Somebody seen this. Okay. Or again, somebody's going to record it. Okay. I'm hearing that energy and they're going to record it. Okay. Remember the boy earlier running through the school with the camera and the stake in his hand in front of the lockers? I said it looked like mine because that's how many lockers, like probably exactly somewhere between like around 9 lockers or something like this, was lined up on that wall. It was just a little piece of wall at the end of the wall, and then the staircase was right there. You could go around each corner or something like this. It was no more lockers over in that area. Like we was the tail end of the lockers. All the other lockers was going back this way toward the main office, towards the front of the school. Where my locker was at the end of the hallway. Okay, it's like 5, 6, 9 lockers or something right there. It wasn't even none across the hall. It was just a little strip of lockers right there. So somebody could be spying, or somebody could be going out to look at a place first, and they could have seen death. 9 of Wands, even if you repair and knock all these girls down, these are these blue girls or these California girls, okay? I also heard about the Peaches. Okay, this could be a clan that's under Peach McIntyre. And some of these people are split on whatever they're doing. But this is the sun here. They know it's the sun, and they don't want the sun. Okay? Or they took the sun. This person could have went ahead to go look out the place with the son. This could be your son and his son, or just his son with somebody else. His son with this girl. I don't know what this is, but somebody went, and the son is the only one left here. Or the son, they could have killed this son too. They could have killed this man and this son. If he went with the son to go check out a place and see if there was a place for you, these people killed this person or something like this. No lovers. This could be, they could have tried to, or this is what you about to, if you about to go there, this is what they about to do. Get you to lay with somebody that you feel comfortable with or something like this, and this person is sick now. Because whoever this is had to move away from the sun. And they can't, you gonna think that this girl was the god or the healer. This is like when one of them boys got sent away with the person, they said it's okay because he went with God. No, you didn't. They've been lying. The Fang girl is not the fucking god here. So what they doing now, if this person finally moved away from here, they relocated this Lily girl, something is up. They probably even could have sent this person in my energy to see me one last time before they left to get anointed. But this person could have been carrying something already. They could have thought that they were about to give it to me, and it didn't work. And somebody else got something instead. And then they sent this person over here because he got, like, these people would look at me like I'm untouchable. Like they wouldn't have to sneak around me or peek in my window or something like this because they already was taken out of this realm. You see what I'm saying? So the person could have been all crazy about me and love with me, but with who they was really able to fuck on and be around and hang out with and go eat with and sip drinks with was these other girls, or the other versions of these girls that was my friends that was around me. These 3 of Cups right here that's in reverse. You understand? What that fucking feel like if you feel like you locked in a dimension or something, and then these people killed you or moved me or trafficked me out of the way, so that everybody that was my best friend, I only had like 3 that I called, like we was close like that a little bit, that actually this man was digging these bitches instead of me. But I was the one that was locked into a marriage with this nigga for 30 years or 20 something years. Do you understand? This shit sound crazy. Yeah. King of Swords in reverse, Empress in reverse. Because that's not the real Empress. I told you, whoever is over here that went to California or went and moved and get this new apartment or something. King of Swords in reverse. Somebody working the justice system, and they was working with this Empress in reverse to do something with this son. Set somebody up in something for somebody, but this person was dissing me. Imagine this. If this was a masculine energy that's supposed to come towards me, and these girls always keep intercepting this person. And they trusted they love me or had a fantasy about being with me one day, like, oh, if I can just get back with the Empress or something. But they really love these people. It's just like love under lockup. These people could have been locked up, or these could be people that Biden came and let free, but these people really did do something to me horrible back then. I would not say that I feel the same, that these people were locked up under false pretenses. No. The people that you locking up now, that was the scattered ones or the hidden ones that you putting these people in jail, they were probably the real ones that was protecting the Empress from what she couldn't see. I don't think that it was the same with these people. I think these people were the beginning of whatever this was. This, whatever when they got up together, that was the beginning of something. The plot on my life or something like this on the Most High. So somebody could be following these. It's like trauma bonding. All these people could have been under some kind of restriction or something like this all these years while I was being restricted too. It's showing that this Empress in reverse that moved there is not the one. It is this person here that has got their head in the sky or something like this. Now, they might have had to move these people away so they could get to the bottom of who is really fucking anointed here. I don't know. And somebody's going to have to walk away from a situation. Or somebody is trying to get me sick and match me up with this person so they can have the same thing. Now, when I tell you somebody want the same thing that they had with your father, this could be your boyfriend that claimed to be your father so that they can have jurisdiction over you, and that person died. And now this person is trying to be married to you or be with you. But you seeing something too high right now, or I'm seeing something too high. Somebody is going to have to walk away from a situation, or somebody don't want to be with this person. This person could have been holding somebody hostage, the younger version of me. If these girls, imagine this is a group of people that stopped growing in the 90s. They have to stay hidden because people will see them, like the Collins was or something. They had to move to a different place. They could have had me with them all this time, but whatever I'm saying out of this mouthpiece is making these motherfuckers want to kill the robot or the doll, that version that they got of me, or the puppet. They want to kill this person, kick them out. They don't want to have it around them anymore because of what I'm saying on this channel. So people are abusing other versions of me here because of what I'm saying on this channel. But it's about freedom. It's about freeing somebody from what these people's grips. Again, the King of Swords is also not a hermit energy. Somebody is not a Virgo. All right? And these people are going to have to pay something back here. These could be lilies. Lilies are the girls that was in the garden calling on Solomon. That could be why there's 3 of Cups is in reverse right above it. Trying to keep him away from Sheba. Okay? Yeah. They have to pay this back and somebody's heartbroken. This King of Wands in reverse. I'll tell you. Because somebody could have changed their whole lifestyle. Or they either connect. This King of Wands in reverse is connected to this other female now. They could have never thought that we was going to make it to this point to figure this shit out or cause something out. Okay, but this person was dealing with this King of Wands and this magician. Whoever this is that was dealing with these Black Panthers. Okay. This female was in like a group or something too. This could be this, somebody was messing around with somebody else. There could even be a baby involved before a divorce. This could be this angel oracle energy. This is somebody like this. Somebody got like a New York accent or something. But I told you, somebody was signing stuff. These people are people that sign stuff. I know they sign stuff. They sign stuff in my name or this man's name. And everybody was on something at that time, but like something off balance. Somebody is sick or mentally ill. Somebody could even be crying because of these silver children that they created with these people. They realizing that these mothers don't have nothing on you or me as a mother. And so somebody wanted you to be a Queen of Wands, but I just think that they don't. Whoever this is wants you to be a Queen of Pentacles, okay? Or they want you to take over these children or something like this. This could be the message. Because these women are not doing something here. This is some kind of crafty counsel. Be waiting to get some kind of information. All right, but you should have been getting this information and somebody stole this and went and took this opportunity of something from you or me already. Okay? But they shouldn't have done that because the authority wasn't given to them over this estate. It was me. Over this empire or whatever. It's not this world card energy in reverse. This person is not special to God. That's why these people are feeling it. That's why these men are about to start losing it. We already did this. We did the whole reading on this before. These men are about to be losing this money. It's about to be placed back where it's supposed to be. Wheel of Fortune. In a higher realm. Somebody is going up. Okay. In a situation here. These high priestesses are in the reverse. They're being seen for who they are. Okay. They beneath this most high energy here. And they don't have an Ace of Cups. Okay? They're going off of somebody else. This is why we're going to get the victory here. All right? And not be burdened anymore. Okay? This could be God wiping away somebody's tears. Okay? Yeah. Look. Can't even make it up. God's about to wipe away somebody's tears here. And somebody else is about to be unhappy about this. Whoever this is that's not special. Like somebody, this could be also too. These people was getting something and God just said, let them finish it. Because they didn't do nothing but do all the work for you. That's why people try to burn or get rid of evidence or something now. And again, we got a page of cups here. I don't know. These people could have wanted you to be unhappy or with a king of pentacles that don't have no money and having a baby. And somebody could be in that situation here. Whatever this opportunity somebody stole from you, this is about to leave them in that energy. And then somebody is walking out looking like the strength card. Okay? But they're not protecting America. Nobody is protecting America. Who will survive in America? This is what this is. And when they not, they're getting kicked out of here. Okay? It's just what it is. It's every knee or flee. Okay? I don't know. All right? Something is being exposed here about these people are trafficking or doing something crazy right here. That's why they don't want to do it. And they also was doing this, keeping this person trapped and taking the essence of somebody and dispersing it. All right. Yep. And somebody was trying to act like you just like any other female or something so that you can't be in a 2 of cups. All right. This is what's being revealed. Okay. So like I told y'all about all these artificial things or all these things that make people, but somebody had to make an unnerving situation in your life first. They had to drag you down or force you down or hold you down or chain you up first and to make these people look better than you. Go figure. But somebody's not rejecting something. They think something is a good idea. Okay. What do you want to think is a good idea? It's to go ahead and make somebody the king of cups. This could be you or me, or they're trying to be slick. Without no gifts, though. So these could be people, the divine, thinking that they can take the gifts, but you can't. Chariot in reverse. If you try, this is what's about to happen to you with that fire. The holy fire. Even if this man ain't around, you're going to be getting this any damn way. Because these is the bad people here. That don't want to do things God way or something like this. They got a fake hierophant too. A fake pastor. This could be a preacher or a pastor or something like this. Somebody is shining brighter than these people because people is tired of hearing about them scriptures over and over again, or pep talks, or pastors that's really giving motivational speeches instead of really talking about what is going on right now. Okay? You could see this and they don't like this because they think you're messing with their money. Okay? And now somebody want to make you sit down and shut up. All right? This is somebody's getting pissed off about this because they don't think that you should be like this. So this is whoever they could have put to jail that was really, you know, fired up and ready to do something about this situation. They want to see you as a 9 of Pentacles at least before they end up leaving this place. Okay? This is could be like a last person of the real father that want to make sure that somebody get like Daenerys when that guy came and he wanted to make sure that she got something before all this was over. Yeah. Okay, so something could be going on here. You have to figure it out, though. But I feel like there's a tower. I mean, I don't know. If this person tried to come bring you something, the tower could have happened to them. Or if you go try to meet this person, there's going to be a tower. Okay? Because nobody don't want to see a female empress Christ energy. Okay? But somebody ain't dead. Okay? Or that somebody else is not dead. These people been smuggling this person or leading this person or raising this person up or keeping this person. And they think that this one is okay for them. They don't want you back or me back. All right? But there's a war about who is the real thing, though. All right? Queen of Swords in reverse. This Queen of Swords in reverse is trying to cause a battle for somebody. Because somebody can't let you go. Whoever this is, this beginning first love energy, this could be what this person just did. Try to take you out of the story totally. And somebody is putting something back the way it was. Okay? And they don't see this Queen of Cups as a helpful person. This could be a forever young version of your mother. Or one of them. Hold on one second. Or mine. Hold on.